It happens every time their lights flash red and blue.
I can tell you how many times I've actually pulled my gun and used it, but I can't really count the number of times I've run for my life to keep from getting hit by a vehicle that was passing me.
So here's the deal. If you run across this, the law says you need to change lanes. But if you're on a 2-lane road, you have to slow down to 20 miles below the posted limit.
It's a big threat. Majority of the officers, when you talk to them, especially for us in highway patrol, being on the open roads where you have a lot of highway speeds, our number one concern a lot of times is the vehicle traffic itself.
Texas legislators passed the move over law a few years ago, but shortly thereafter a state trooper was killed on the highway in Monahans at the hands of a driver who just wasn't paying attention.
And it was one of those situations where the vehicle failed to change lanes. And I mean, if it had simply changed lanes, everything would have been okay, but it struck and killed that officer, which was a friend of ours.
Today we staked out on Loop 250 in the Tall City to find out whether drivers move over and slow down. And it didn't take any more than a few minutes of an officer stopping a speeder that we found 2 move-over violations.
How often do you guys find that?
It's all the time, especially when it's heavy traffic, peak traffic hours, lunch hour, evening, morning, rush hours. It's worse.
Midland police tell us on busy roads, they've even had to change the way they position their patrol cars.
There's a whole list of dangers dealing with somebody you stop too, so you have to pay attention to that, and then you have to keep in mind that there's always these other vehicles coming by, and so it's multitasking at its best.